What's up, Taurus Collective? Thank you for joining me for your January energy reading. I'm doing something different this month. So I'm going to be doing a road opening reading, which is what I've decided to call it because before doing you all's reading, I was intuitively led to light a road opener incense, calling the energy of Archangel Gabriel, who is the divine messenger, to help me bring forth the best message for you all's highest good. So we're going to tap into that road opening energy to see what may be blocking you in any way, your flow of abundance, as we have shifted into a new calendar year. And just see, according to this New Year spread that I found on Pinterest, what are some key themes for you all, as well as some actions that you're needing to take. And so we're going to jump right into it with you guys' opening message, which is human logic will never outsmart universal intelligence. So, Taurus, y'all are earth signs. Not only are you earth signs, y'all are one of the few signs that are known for being stubborn as fuck. So y'all will stay stuck on earthly matters, money, home, things of that nature, and things that are occurring in this 3D reality. But you are needing to approach this year with an energy of open-mindedness and being open to learning about and operating from universal intelligence. Things of a more spiritual, metaphysic, esoteric, astrological nature. It will behoove you to tap into universal intelligence as you move through all that is to occur and unfold for you in this year. So keep that in mind as you move forward, and know that the thing that's going to help you to move from a state of, say, surviving opposed to thriving is getting in a more nostalgic energy, remembering to remember. Like, remember how you were in better times in childhood. What did you dream of being, doing, accomplishing, doing some inner child work to overcome your to heal and overcome your inner child wounding. But you want to do some remembering and getting more of a nostalgic energy of tapping into, like, how are you showing up in the world before you became bitter or traumatized, or shit just aged. Life will age the shit out of you, but you're needing to be intentional about tapping into this childlike energy and doing some reflection. This may also lead to some reunion of some sort, reconnecting with people from your past, reconnecting with things from your past that you once enjoyed. Was it playing games? Was it drawing? Was it writing, poetry, dancing? Whatever it was, the thing that's going to help you thrive in this season is to tap more into those things that once brought you joy, with the 6 of Cups. Then you have an action that you're needing to take in this year. And that action is to change how you talk. That negative Nancy approach to things, that's not going to work in this year, because what's going to happen is you're going to manifest more negativity when you're speaking from a negative, low vibrational, lack consciousness induced place. So you want to practice words of abundance. And it says here, you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. Speak from a more confident place. Being more confident in yourself, more confident in the divine. Know that God is your source. I actually put the laws of abundance, according to the principles of abundance, according to John Randolph Price from his book, The Abundance Book, on the community board a few days ago. So, and I put that there so that you guys can use it, so that we can use it, because it's something I've been using for a little minute now, as I've been working with severing ties with poverty and shifting from lack consciousness to abundance consciousness. And when I say I've been using it at a time where my finances have never been lower, yeah, and it's really been cultivating abundance consciousness within me. And so, you know, the whole point of my practice, the whole point of Turquoise Majesty as a ministry, is me sharing with you all things that I work with or have been proven to be beneficial for me. And so you guys may want to use that as a tool, create you an abundance altar, or just at a time where you are praying, when you wake up in the morning, whatever you want to recite words of abundance like those that I shared with you, or whatever you find or make up on your own, but you want to start to speak in your everyday interactions, and especially to yourself, positive affirmation, so that you can manifest positivity in your life opposed to negativity. Because this being a role opening reading, what this tells me is that's the thing that's been blocking your abundance. What you're projecting into your life, that negativity, that bitterness, or just not that hard-heartedness of not having joy in your life because of inner child wounding, and also trying to approach things with human logic opposed to being open to universal intelligence. And so we want to be very mindful of that moving into this new year and throughout the year. And then we also want to let go of some things. And here it's saying when we release resistance and insistence, we flow into an abundance of God's glory. I cannot make this up, y'all. I made up this deck. You know, this is my little makeshift deck that I created. And it's going to be called I'm Just Saying. That's like originally when I had the idea to post these messages on Instagram as like little memes or whatever, I was like, eventually I'm going to create a deck from them to mass produce and sell as an offering to the community. Well, I couldn't remember the name at first, but yeah, it's called I'm Just Saying, because it's a bunch of shit that over time I've learned and that I talk about, and that are sayings that are sayings or phrases or quotes or whatever that have been beneficial to me. And so here in the let go position of this spread, we have when we release, let go of resistance and insistence. I told you, Taurus, y'all stubborn as hell. The bull, y'all will stay stuck on stuck, okay, for the sake of being stuck. But we all have to evolve and grow. And so in order to do that, y'all got to stop being so resistant to change, resistant to growth, resistant to healing, resistant to doing something different. That's the same thing as change. Variety, getting out of your comfort zone, and release insisting on doing the same shit and expecting a different result, or doing the same shit and settling for the same result. Release insistence and be open-minded and open to change and growth and maturity. So you want to make sure you're doing the work to do that. You can start by doing a release list and just simply put on there, because for many of you, you probably don't even know what it is that you're holding on to that you need to let go of. So just write down, I want to release the spirit of resistance and insistence for the sake of evolving into my highest self, my highest destiny, to the highest expression of my authentic, joyful self. However you want to word that, pray about it and burn it. That's going to help to shift that energy so that you can begin to release it, so that you can begin to have experiences that come to show you what it is that you didn't know that you need to release, So that's a suggestion for doing the energetic work to begin letting go of things that are blocking the road to abundance for you. Y'all give me a minute because I'm fiending for this tea right now. Oh, that's so good, Lord. Yes. I bought this warm bread pudding tea. I generally don't even like black teas. I'm a green tea, white tea girl. But this one is fire. I bought it when I was in, I think I bought it when I was in Galveston, Texas. And I found this little tea and spice shop. And picked up a few things. And this is one of them. And because I don't care for black teas, I just love the way it smelled, right? Because it smelled like warm bread pudding. But because I'm not a fan of black teas, it took me a while to try it. But since I have, oh my God, it is everything. It's got a little hint of cinnamon and lemon and vanilla. Scrumptious. Anyway, if I could think of the name of the company, I would send it to y'all. So if you're interested, hit me in the comments so that I can make sure to get the information to you so you can try it. Because I know I'm making it sound good because it is. Your main focus, Taurus, in 2024 is how you feel. Blocking out what you see, again, human logic, and also I'm paying attention to the symbology in the symbology in the card, where you might be in denial. Again, that stubbornness, holding on to shit you need to let go of and do the work to let go of, being open to what it takes to release and heal and do the work. Because you got the Two of Swords here, and in this image the woman has these swords and they're covering up her heart because you're blocking out loving experiences, emotional experiences, as a result of your childhood wounding and things that have happened in your past, early adulthood, hell, mid adulthood. But you're blocking out authentically emotional experiences because you are in denial about some things, where you need to change, where you need to grow, where you need to evolve. Some people you need to cut off, distance yourself from, some boundaries that you're needing to set. And so you want to place your focus on that which you've been fighting, you've been resistant to, you've been in denial. Because one thing about it, 2024 is a numerological universal year 8. You're going to be shown where you have given your power away and where your power lies and how to become more powerful. I posted something on the key themes for this year that's coming up, and it's very symbolic of empowerment and disempowerment. What empowers you and what disempowers you. You've been in denial about some of those things, but it's time to come out of denial and face it. Let's call a thing so that you can heal and grow and evolve. Trust me, ain't no judgment on my part. I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, the keychain, the bumper sticker. Honey, I get it. And that's why if you're needing some assistance in those areas, as you move along the journey of overcoming some of these things and facing them head on, you can reach out to me via email at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com to set up a consultation session or a reading, a sound healing session. We can definitely curate and craft something particular to your situation. But seek the help that you need because it's out there, and there's no need of living in an existence where you are suffering because you refuse to grow, you refuse to change, you refuse to shift into who God ultimately created you to be. So we need to just kind of chip away at some of the armor that you've decided to, because we always have a choice, chip away at some of that armor so we can get to the heart of the matter. And so that in your trying to block out hurt, harm um, from other people because of the traumatic experiences you've had, you don't also block out the good love, the support, the connection, the growth and the joy, the excitement that wants to come into your life. And so there's new opportunities coming in for all of us in this new year. But in order for you to really capitalize on them, you're needing to count your blessings. Be grateful for what you already have: your health, your family, your friends, your financial health, so to speak, being where it is now and not worse. But just count your blessings. Waking up in the morning, utilities, count your blessings. And it literally says here, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. The universe wants to give you more. But prior to doing that, you're needing to be a good steward of and show gratitude and appreciation for whom and what you have and not take it for granted. And so one of the things that you can do, just like with that release list, to shift the energy is to create a gratitude list. Get you a journal, and every morning, I used to do this myself and I need to start back. But instead of writing it down, what I do is when I open my eyes in the morning, I'm naming off verbally, thank you God for whatever, so that I start my day in gratitude, not taking for granted the gift of waking up in the morning and all the other things that I'm grateful for. Because when you show that you are grateful for what you have, if you show that you are a good steward of what you have, God will pour you out a blessing so big that you don't have room enough to receive it. But you got to be a good steward of whom and what you have first and foremost, and not take it for granted. And that includes how you treat yourself. Be grateful for yourself and how far you've come. And also be grateful for damn, I didn't put the trash on the curb. I forgot today was trash day. Anyway, you can't do it all. There's next Wednesday. Yeah, gratitude. Grateful for who you have and what you have, and you know, just all the things that are going right in your life instead of being negative and complaining about what isn't. And then we have the part of yourself that needs to be acknowledged with the 9 of Cups. Now, if it's something that's needing to be acknowledged, this is something that can go twofold, especially with the 2 of Swords being represented here with this denial energy and also the 6 of Cups. All of these cards are minor arcana cards, which means these are your day-to-day, moment-to-moment energies, things you need to focus on or that are occurring on a day-to-day basis. The 9 of Cups represents wish fulfillment. But if this is something that you are needing to, that part of yourself that you are needing to acknowledge, it can also speak to acknowledging your addictions, where you are overdoing it, where you're overindulging the pleasures in your life. Either you're overdoing it or you're not doing it enough. You're not enjoying life. You're not honoring the pleasure principles of your life. What gives you pleasure, what makes you happy, what you would enjoy, what is fun. You know what I'm saying? You got this man, he's sitting here, he's comfortable, and he's acquired these 9 cups that he has set behind him, and all he is missing is one more to give him total fulfillment. He's happy, he's content. Where have you grown content in your life and needing to shift the needle and get out of your comfort zone so that you can receive more? Don't just settle for 9 when it's 10 out there for you. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to pay attention to the part of yourself that is either too content, that is overindulging with some addictions or addictive behaviors, and for some of you where you have not been enjoying life, having fun, tapping into the pleasure principles and eating good, taking vacations, getting massages. You want to pay attention to and reflect on that aspect of your life in 2024. Also, like every year, there will be challenges. And when you face challenging times, when obstacles come to you, you need to know that you have unlimited ideas that you have not tapped into in the past. And so there are a multitude of options available to you that you're needing to explore, and ideas that you have just sitting dormant in your brain that need to or wanting to in this year come to fruition. And those are the things that are going to help you overcome obstacles that you are presented with in this year. So it says your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action. Again, human logic will never outsmart universal intelligence. That's trusting your intuition, going where you are intuitively led, doing what you are intuitively led to do. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Stop sitting on your ideas. Bring that shit into fruition. Put one foot in front of the other and start making some of this stuff happen. And this being next to the 9 of Cups, that's something, those ideas, they're going to bring you fulfillment. They're going to bring you joy. They're going to bring you pleasure in a healthy way. And your closing message is, when you feel least prepared, God will say go. You may not feel like you're ready, but opportunities are going to present themselves. And when they do, whether you feel ready or not, it's like Lauryn Hill said, ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. Ready or not, it is what it is. Like, take advantage of the opportunities that are being presented. You just saw 2227. So that means my grandmama giving me that high five. My great grandmama saying, yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Tell the people. Because 227 is the number that I often see when she's confirming her protection and her guidance for me. Or she's confirming that something that I said or thought was on point. So yeah, even when you don't feel prepared, do it anyway and watch how God make moves on your behalf. We as humans, using our human logic, don't necessarily have the capacity to physically move mountains, but God can. Tapping into universal intelligence, you can. And God will make moves on your behalf and through you, through your God nature, through your God body, should you align with it. So Taurus, I hope that this message found you well. If it did not find you well, I hope that it leaves you well. If I said something that resonated with you, hit that like button. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel. Again, if you're needing personal assistance via a tarot reading or a healing session of some sort, email me at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com. And yeah, y'all stay tuned for the updates and advancements that are coming along in this year for Turquoise Majesty. I'm so excited to see what God wants to do with it as an entity, with me as an individual, with the collective as a whole. And yeah, y'all. Till next time. Peace.